An exclusive newsmaker joining us now, Ravi Shankar Prasad, former Law Minister and Member of Parliament of the BJP, is live with me from Patna. Mr. Prasad, really appreciate your time. Sir, you have been in Bihar very active over the last few months. Didn't you see this coming, that Nitish Kumar would be walking out of the BJP, given the kind of evident discomfort that he had, publicly voiced?
I will ask you a simple counter question. Hardly a week ago, when Amit Shah ji, the Honorable Home Minister, and Nadda ji, Honorable the President, were present, there was a clear communication on behalf of the party from the highest level, the General Secretary, that 24 elections will be fought Lok Sabha under the leadership of Narendra Modi ji and 25 Vidhan Sabha on leadership of Nitish Kumar ji. What more did he want? Was it clearly conveyed in unmistakable terms or not? Hardly a month ago, the Prime Minister had come to Patna in the Vidhan Sabha centenary celebrations. He was with him, smiling, talking. He could have conveyed. The Prime Minister and the Bihar CM talk quite frequently. Modi ji appreciates him, has publicly said he is in the company of Ram Manohar Lohia, late George Fernandez, because of his integrity. Then what happened? You won Bihar in 2019 Lok Sabha. You were there in Bihar covering that election. You got only 2 seats in 2014. When you came to us because of Narendra Modi, your party also got the mandate. And you're also covering the 2020 Vidhan Sabha elections. I remember you were here. In the first phase, NDA was Saf from Phulwari Sharif till UP border, except 2-3 seats. And when Narendra Modi starts campaigning very heavily, Jangal Raj ke do Yuvraj, you know how Bihar changed and NDA came to a comfortable majority. But see, Narendra Modi ji publicly declared in the victory celebration, the BJP office in Delhi, that Nitish Kumar will be the Chief Minister. He could have said, sorry, I have got less number of seats. You have a problem about Mr. Ramchandra Sinha. Then why do you have to wait for 1 year? You could have said on the 7th July, sorry, you have become minister without my consent. Get lost. No. You publicly appreciate his induction by passing a resolution in the JDU Vidhan Sabha. But the larger issue, Maria, is again I am repeating on your channel for your viewers. Why did you leave Lalu ji and Tejasvi in 2017? Go back to your footage of that period. He said, sorry, a lot of uncomfortable questions of corruption. In case of railway bharti scam, land for appointment, a sale of a railway property in Ranchi, and a mall in Patna is coming, and Deputy CM needs to give a reply. He said, sorry, I'll talk to my lawyer. Then you walked out. Well, what happened now? You are going with him? Therefore, Nitish Kumar has completely compromised the credentials.
While he addressed his party MLAs, Nitish Kumar, Mr.
Hello.
Prasad actually said that the BJP was trying to weaken JDU, that the BJP was trying to break JDU. That is what he communicated to his MLAs. That he said that JDU was on the verge of some kind of larger conspiracy that the BJP was looking at. The question is, did the BJP fail to convince Nitish Kumar that what happened in 2020, particularly the role of Chirag Paswan, in which Chirag Paswan only fielded LJP candidates on those seats which were being contested by JDU. He constantly said that he is Hanuman of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He emerged as the B team of BJP. Nitish was convinced about it. Did the BJP communicate effectively with Nitish Kumar, try and ensure that he gets that confidence that they were not trying to damage JDU?
After all, he has a talk with Amit Shah. He has a detailed talk with JP Nadda when he came to. He has been talking to us. Very good relationship. The Prime Minister has great regard for him, great appreciation for him. Let me tell you on record. He was meeting the Prime Minister in Delhi also. They could have conveyed, I am feeling uncomfortable. And let me tell you, when JDU under his leadership for a variety of reasons, including fatigue factor, was the lowest ebb at 43 in 2020. Who made him the chief minister? He could have said, sorry, I will not become. Therefore, all this, we don't do the breakup thing. Sorry. Nitish Kumar is not with us from today, Maria. He is there with us from the mid-90s when we were fighting the Fodder scam case. You know, I was a lawyer and leading to CBI inquiry. Sushil Modi was the petitioner. His people also became petitioner thereafter. Then he walked out of Lalu Prasad, came with us. In 2005, let me remind you, we all decided, late Pramod Mahajan, late Sushma Swaraj, late Arun Jaitley, sitting in Patna in campaigning. You may recall from your old diary that we decided that Bhuta Singh had dissolved the Bihar Assembly. Unless we have a face, it will be difficult to defeat Lalu Prasad. And Advani ji and Atal ji agreed. And George Fernandez was not comfortable and late Digvijay Singh of the JDU of Banka. Yet we made him. And the JDU BJP alliance did a good job in Bihar in 10 years. मोदी जी आए तो कहे हम चले जाएंगे बाहर, आप चले गए, सिर्फ 2 सीट आई लोकसभा में, फिर लालू जी के साथ चले गए, फिर कृष्ण के नाम पर छोड़ दिया, आज 2 साल बाद फिर